Hi, hello, and welcome to the first video on my YouTube channel. Look at us, we're horizontal. I just woke up, so this is gonna be so fun to edit. I decided, as you've probably gathered from the title of this video, that I am gonna do a 24-hour readathon and try and get through the whole Leigh Bardugo Shadow and Bone trilogy, which I'm super excited about. And I'm sure I'll get even more excited about throughout the day. So anyway, I woke up to the classic October winter wonderland in Montana, and it's definitely the perfect reading weather, so I'm really excited. But yeah, look at these guys. Ooh, they're so cute. I'm so excited for this. I have read Six of Crows. Actually, hold on. Earlier this year, I read Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. And then I found out that you're supposed to read the trilogy first, so I was like, okay. Or like I don't know, it's an option. Leigh Bardugo's really cool, and there's a lot of cool representation in her books, so let's do it. But first, coffee. I forgot to mention, last night I counted all the pages in all three of the books, combined them, and it's about 1,200 pages, which, if we do the math, which is way too early for that, that's like 100 pages an hour if I stayed up for 12 hours and read every hour. So we're just gonna go with the flow today, and there's no pressure. 2020 is not the year to put pressure on ourselves. So yeah, I'm just reading. It's fine. Come on. I'm really realizing like how slow of a reader I am in the mornings. Which is fine. I'm like not gonna rush through this because I know I want to read these books well, but I feel like I'm thinking I can at least get through 2 books today. That's kind of my goal today. We'll see. So far I'm like 11 pages in? 12! Also, I woke up at 8:30. So, and it's like 9 now. So this is, hopefully I just start reading a lot more after this, but we'll see. It is 9:22. It's almost been an hour of being cognizant. I'm 22 pages in, which is that's fine. It's snowing, and I'm gonna go get some food and get ready for the day. So let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Look at her, she's ready. She's ready. Got ready for the day. Didn't shower because didn't feel like it. And I'm wearing a hat, so I don't need to shower. You don't need to shower if you're wearing a hat. That is math. Also, this is my favorite sweater in the world. And it totally like matches the book. So I feel like we're on a good path here. And it's still snowing. So it's a good day. Okay, so for a readathon vlog, I have just not done much reading, to be fair. But, also to be fair, had to walk the dogs, had to get ready for the day, had to eat. I really don't want to get up, but I really want coffee. I'm gonna have to get up. Yeah. Yep. Yup. It is, in fact, noon. So this actually might turn into reading for forever just so I can even finish one book, but it's fine. We're fine. I'm excited now because I'm just like all ready. I changed into sweatpants. Also, I did not mention this, but I haven't decided yet if I am truly going to stay awake for 24 hours and read, or if I'm gonna just say screw it and sleep and, you know, be reading for 24 hours kind of a thing, which still counts, totally counts, because humans need sleep. But also, Okay. Page 55. Thoughts so far? I like it. I like Leigh Bardugo's writing a lot. She does a good job with balance of speech and description, and she's much more of a shower than a teller, which is great in this kind of storytelling. Okay, I managed to completely forget that I was gonna do a live today, so I need to go do that. And the reason I forgot was not because I was reading like I'm supposed to, but because I was scrolling on TikTok. So, oops. It's just been a weird morning, and it is in fact 2:30 now, so it's not morning, and I just hit page 100. It is 4:45, and I'm on page 175 of the first book, so I'm halfway through. Oh my god, I'm so tired. This is not a good sign. Okay, I did time myself for 30 minutes, and I did 30 minutes straight of reading, and figured out how many pages I read. And so I read 36 pages, which is a little over a page a minute, which is pretty good. It's like 70 pages a minute. See, I can do math. And at that rate, actually, I really should be able to finish at least 2 books. I'm just putting it in my head now, like, you can do it. You got this. Hey, Laura, that's in the future. Did we do it? Okay, it's 7:30. I feel like I have a lot of, it's not that I'm energetic, it's that I'm determined. And I think that that could go far. This is an angle. I feel like I'm about to start like a children's show. Like, welcome kids. I'm gonna read you a story. Kind of came out creepy. Never mind. I'm starting to get why I think there's such a divide in people that like this book, especially that liked Six of Crows and don't like this. I said earlier, like, the writing style and even the point of view feels a little more, just like young. It's not bad. It's not even that it's less good, I think. I just think it's different. It's like reading young adult versus adult fiction, you know? So this is, because this is so different. But I'm getting to like the romance parts, and they feel a little more like schoolgirl crush too. Because if you've read Six of Crows, the romance aspect of everything is very like woven into the story, and in this it's a lot more like young adult catching feelings kind of a thing. Again, none of that is bad. I'm just observing. It's just observation. I'm getting sleepy. It is 8:30 p.m. I am on page 260 of book 1. I am shooketh by this book. I'm glad things have gone how they've gone, I guess. Actually, what I am liking so far is the, oh look, ring light. Behind the scenes, the whole video I was just walking around uncomfortable because I forgot what I was doing. I still forgot what I was doing. Water. I'm getting water. Thank you. Hydrate. While I was on my live today on TikTok, this person, Alex, was a true homie, and recommended a Spotify playlist to me to listen to while reading. So it's literally the Shadow and Bone Grisha Trilogy by Jasmine Roman on Spotify. This is so comfy. Like, this might be a mistake. So, the book just said, early in the afternoon, he appeared wearing an ugly brown coat and a brown squirrel hat. And I was like, oh man, I want a squirrel hat. Like a hat that just looks like a squirrel. And then I thought, oh, no. He made the hat out of a squirrel. I don't want this to affect my rating, but I'm gonna have a really hard time separating that from the story. I did it. This feels ridiculous now because this took 14 hours of being awake And that's weird. Why do I feel ridiculous about that? Like, I finished a whole book. 356 pages plus some bonus content at the end. That's amazing. I love it. And I've wanted to read this for so long. Yeah, feels good. And right now, I'm trying to decide if I start the next book and just do that, or if I go to bed. Haven't decided yet. It is 10:30 p.m. Immediate thoughts on the book. I liked it a lot. I definitely think it's odd having read Six of Crows and then going to this, because first of all, it does not feel like the same universe yet, and second of all, it's so different. Like, it's just so different. And I mean, Six of Crows is one of my favorite books ever. This is not that, but I definitely enjoyed this. Don't worry, we've gotten our energy. It's 10:51 and I'm ready to party. Hey. Okay, I'm on page 45 and so far I'm really liking this. I feel like I like her writing better right now. It feels more Six of Crows. I'm so tired. Like, there's no way I'm finishing this. But I'm gonna do my best. I just filmed a whole video only to find out that I had just taken a picture of myself. Good morning. We made it. Yeah, that was my first ever 24-hour readathon. Obviously, I slept for like 6.5 of those hours, but we learned a lot and we had fun, and that's what counts. So final tally, I did finish Shadow and Bone, which is 356 pages, sweet. And then got 56 pages into this last night, Siege and Storm, and that is it. How many in total is that? But 412? Is that the right math? Like 412 pages in a day? Hey, Cora. Anyways, yeah, so I feel really good about that because the last time I read a full book in a day, start to finish, if I've even done that, was like back in the day. That was great, and it was just fun. I'm gonna start with things I learned from this experience, for myself at least, and then I'll go into reviewing the book. Reviewing the book. Things I learned. I have ADD. Well, we already knew that. It was interesting to do this, I guess, from the perspective of like, I thought I was prepared, but boy was I not. I think in the future I want to do this again, because I'm sure I will. I'll make a little goals sheet and have like an hourly goal or a page goal or something so that I can start checking things off, because otherwise it was like, oh, I think this will be fine, I'm sure I can catch up later. I could not catch up later. What I loved the most about this was just being fully immersed in a book, and part of that is just from the experience, and part of it I think is because I really like Leigh Bardugo's writing and all that, so it was really fun. Okay, it's time for the review. I think I'm gonna start with a spoiler-free review and then go over to a kind of spoilery review, so I'll put the times on the screen or something. Spoiler-free review first. I really liked this. It is so different from Six of Crows, and like I said before, I think it is because it's first-person voice or whatever, and it's just a little more classic young adulty. Like, I was gonna say Twilight, which is gonna be very controversial, but I mean, it's that young adults. It's not like Twilight. It is not like Twilight. So I really did enjoy it. I think that Leigh Bardugo has a really good, in my opinion, I think is really good at world building and has a really good way of creating your characters, and especially the ties between them. Also, it's such a quick read. Like, it took me a long time, but that was because I, was doing it at my own pace, I think. But it really is a quick read. The plot is really fast moving, so if you like that, love it. I think my least favorite thing, at least so far, which I'm wondering if will change in the coming books, is it seemed like she was sometimes trying to make someone like questioning their good and bad, but it just felt a little, at least from the perspective, like they were just good or bad, instead of us also being with the character, like going through struggle. So also, because I did read, 50 pages into Siege and Storm, I like this one. And it goes very quickly into the plot, which I also just really like because I have a hard time focusing. I think I like her writing better in this, interestingly enough, but I have heard so many people say that they don't like this book, so now I'm worried, so we'll see. Okay, spoilers. If you don't want spoilers, skip ahead to this part somewhere. Future Laura, where are we putting it? Okay, first of all, you gotta let me know in the comments or message me on Instagram, like, what people liked and didn't like about this, because it is so controversial, and I love, that's not controversial, but it's like, so many people love or hate this book, and I want to know what you think, because I haven't read any people's thoughts or reviews yet. So I like Alina, but I was worried when, like, halfway through the book, she's kissing the Darkling, and I was like, this is happening a lot sooner than I thought it would, and it's very no questions asked. So I was glad when there was the huge plot twist, and it was like, oh, okay, Darkling is like a little dummy. It seemed like all of a sudden the Darkling was the love interest and cool, but also like mysterious and whatever, and then he was the love person, and then he's the bad guy, and they were just very defining points, and now it just seems like he is the bad guy and it's not really redeemable and whatever. So I'm like, is he just the villain for the next 2 books? It just, I don't know, I wanted more from that character. I did love the plot twist. I was like, yo, what's the Darkling's mom's name? Bogda? That's, okay, that is the other thing. There's no pronunciation guide. Where was our pronunciation guide? And this is why I said this was so much more classic young adult than Six of Crows, is the whole love triangle kind of thing, first of all, with the Darkling and what's his name? Clearly I don't care too much about the love triangle. What was his name? Oh no. Mal. Was very, that's very classic young adult, but also the characters were not as deep. I think they have some stuff to them that I like. Like I said, I did like the main character. I didn't think she made a bunch of dumb decisions, but it did feel like she was just being pushed around by the plot a little bit, instead of really digging in and like making her own decisions. You know what I mean? So I felt that way a little bit. That is what I've been trying to say this whole time. That's how I felt. However, I loved the world building. I thought the characters were okay. I just had those, but not perfect. And yeah, I'm excited to see what the other 2 have, because I think this needs more. Okay, we're done. Reviews are done, all that stuff. Love it. So basically the rest of this week I'm gonna finish reading these guys, and then I will make another video next week, probably on the same day, on Monday, and do a full review on all of it, my thoughts, opinions, and all that stuff. But yeah, if you've watched this, thank you so much. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I make videos sometimes. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Let me know your comments and opinions down below on anything and everything. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.